This was pretty great. The annual Harvard-Yale game took place in New Haven this year. That's the football game. During halftime, protesters stormed the field. 42 people were charged for their role in disrupting the game. I don't know if they did it during halftime or they did it actually during the game or right before they were about to start, maybe the second half. And both Harvard and Yale football players, came out with statements in support of it. But here it is. Here's the clip.
The kickers are trying to set up.
Yeah. They have a sign that says "Nobody wins." Harvard and Yale are complicit in climate injustice. This is good stuff. Weird. Donald Trump did not attack them. Isn't it? Weird.
You'd think that he would, because they're coastal elites.
Yeah. Although I also suspect that the proportion of white to black people in that protest was not sufficient or appropriate for him to speak up. Here is this is the Wesley. Is this Wesley Augsbury? Yep. He is the I think the captain of the Harvard football team. Gives a message of solidarity with the protesters. Is that who it is, Brendan? Okay.
Hi, my name is Wesley Augsbury, and I'm a senior in Leverhouse and the captain of the Harvard football team. Today we face off in the game, competing with our great rivals from New Haven, Yale. But at this moment, both of our institutions continue to invest in the industries destroying our futures. And when it comes to the climate crisis, no one wins. Harvard and Yale can't claim to truly promote knowledge while at the same time supporting the companies engaged in misleading the public, smearing academics, and denying the truth. That's why we're joining together with our friends at Yale to call for change. In solidarity with my friends at Fossil Fuel Divest Harvard and Fossil Free Yale, who disrupted today's proceedings, many of my teammates and I are wearing orange wristbands, the color of the Divest movement, after the game. We're coming together to call upon Presidents Bacow and Salavi to divest from the fossil fuel industry now for the sake of our generation.
Good stuff. Love how his roommate wouldn't turn the TV off. Hey, dude, I got to make a big political statement because I'm captain of the... Come on, man. Watching the game. I'm watching whatever it is. Playing video games. And, of course, though, here is Fox and Friends bringing on a, future Republican, current Republican, to talk about how, bad it is that people are protesting the destruction of the planet.
One of the things they were trying to do was they were trying to demand the universities stop funding and investing money in fossil fuel companies. But at the same time, when you think about it, if they did that and they abandoned those kind of investments, you say the first thing the university would have to do then is probably cut financial aid to students and to things to
Pause it. Can someone get me the endowments of these?
Harvard is $40.9 billion.
40.9 billion with a B dollars. And if they divest from fossil fuel companies, presumably that will wipe out their $40.9 billion? What? Really? Where does this kid go to school?
These guys know Economics 100.
This kid goes to Harvard? Yeah.
A lot of dumb people at Harvard, folks.
Or he's in the theater department.
Or the business
and he's just doing a theater piece. Here we go.
And they abandoned those kind of investments, you say the first thing the university would have to do then is probably cut financial aid to students and to things to students who really need that money.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the university's endowment principally is designed to take care of all the things in the university that need funding. Some of the things, the cream of the crop, the things that are quite luxuries, like Harvard's great financial aid program, rely on this endowment to perform. It's ironic that the people that are taking the field,
Pause it. Do you know, like, let's say you get, like, I don't know, 5% interest on that $40.9 billion?
But financial aid is a luxury.
Financial, oh yeah. No, they're not gonna. They're gonna have to cut back on the sweet snacks at the in the dormitories if they. I mean, this is, wow. This guy's like auditioning. Like, I just want every Republican campaign to know out there that I'm willing to go on TV and lie through my teeth.
Luxuries, like Harvard's great financial aid program, rely on this endowment to perform. It's ironic that the people that are taking the field, these uneducated protesters that just want blanket action, they're the ones that are saying, I don't care if the endowment has bad returns. I want this very simple ban on fossil fuels, not in our general climate as a university, but just in the way we hold stocks as an endowment, which, by the way, as a protester, I have no expertise on. Yeah, I think it's kind of funny that they'd be the first ones to leave that field for a different reason, the field of Harvard University, because they wouldn't have funding to go to school anymore.
Oh, okay. So it was the poor, uneducated kids from Harvard that were apparently protesting. This guy, what's Christopher Colby?
Harvard really can educate some conservatives.
Yeah. There you go. Future Supreme Court pick.
Oh my God.
Party with Kavanaugh.
There you go.
Shout out to class traders, though. We need more of those types.
I mean, I imagine there is a decent amount of people who go to Harvard, a significant amount, who get financial aid. But I don't think there's going to be a problem with the $40 billion.
I think the luxury might just be more the legacy admissions. I guess they probably get their money's worth from that.
Exactly. Retcon. In that recent